Yo, yes, Roblox was hacked, but the information that people are saying is not right. Watch this clip.
About. Apparently, somebody bribed an outsourced moderator on Roblox to get access to the admin panel of Roblox.
All right, dudes, let's get into this because this is just not right. And I'm not looking to shoot any shots, but this isn't correct. And I'm giving my opinion as a software engineer. So hopefully I can explain it in a way you guys understand. Not that I'm like super wise or smart or anything like that. It's just I understand actually what's happening and I want to set the record straight. So recently, I'm sure a lot of you have seen, and I'm covering this kind of late, but a lot of the videos that are addressing this situation don't seem to be correct or giving the right information. Yes, Roblox was hacked. The Vice article was kind of right, but it had some things wrong. So let's just get into it. So Roblox was hacked. Yes. Thank God it was by a white hat. Okay. So let's get into what is a white hat. So there's two types of hackers. Okay. There's a white hat and there is a black hat, right? So a white hat is a hacker that hacks for the purpose to test or find a security loophole in a company for fun and or, well, to learn, but you can also make money doing this. All right, so I have some notes over here that I'm looking at. Let's just pull them up. So some companies such as like Facebook actually pay white hats to find security loopholes or bugs. They call them bounties, okay? And I'm gonna show you kind of what this website looks like. And it's kind of funny because their URL has, oh my God, I'm so sorry. It has white hat in the description, okay? So, and this is really kind of small, so I'm going to do one of these and maybe I'll zoom in for you, but you can essentially try and find a loophole in their software. Okay, let me go into my actual account. 1, 2, 3, edit. All right, now as you can see, I do use the dark theme. I'm not some kind of default skin pleb. All right, so I clicked report vulnerability form and then I clicked on, I found a technical security bug in Facebook products. They used to have like, I think the amount that you'd get paid or what have you. I haven't been here in a while, but this is be where you would essentially start your white hat journey if you were going to try and find a security flaw or found one, you know, within one of the Facebook products. Cool. So now you should like have some idea of what a white hat hacker is. Wow, that was almost a tongue twister. Jeez. All right, so now let's talk about a black hat. So a black hat hacker essentially is hacking for, well, they really have a malicious intent behind, you know, what they're trying to do. So that's like hacking into, I don't know, it's hard to do, but like hacking into, I don't know, someone's website that holds social security numbers or whatever, or it's like Credit Karma or something like that, okay? So they'd try and get social security numbers so then they could open up like a credit card in obviously that person's name and then buy stuff or sell that credit card off to somebody that they can use or something like that. A hacker can also get a hold of your social security number and sell it or give it to someone else. And then, you know, that's where identity theft comes into play.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim.
All right, so once again, let's set the record straight. An employee was not bribed. Okay, once again, an employee was not bribed. They were a victim of a phishing email. Now, why am I stressing this so much? Well, because there's a big difference, and I don't want to spread false information, which has, you know, been occurring in the Roblox community. And I don't want to throw shade, like I said before, I just want to spread correct information. Now, there's a huge difference between someone being bribed and someone being a victim of a phishing email, okay? So this person was, a victim, right? They should have probably known better, right? But they're not the only ones to blame. Okay, so for those who don't know, a phishing email is an illegal attempt to phish for your private, sensitive data. Okay, so this would be like, I don't know, like your social security number or your credit card information. The list goes on. We're not pointing fingers, but we're going to point fingers. Okay, so obviously the employee that fell for this phishing emails to blame, but the company's to blame, right? As far as like the IT staff, right? So a lot of companies have an IT staff that set up filters at a global level within the company, right? Like a global email filters for all whatever, like dude at roblox.com, right? So any email that comes in to that domain, right, there's a filter, right? And of course, like the IT staff can't keep up with all the new, different changing phishing emails, right? But let's just, let's point there too, okay? So let's look at the life cycle of what, an email would probably look like. So a user would probably get like this email, whatever, use photos, I don't care. So something like this, right? So I would say like, okay, this looks kind of weird, right? PayPal notice access273.com. I think that's weird, but maybe some people haven't been trained and or don't really look at their email. So they're probably like, oh, cool. Now, assume I work at PayPal, okay? And this comes in, you're like, oh, cool. Like one of the engineers or one of the engineering teams made an update. Great. So now they click on login, okay? And it brings them to this. But they don't pay attention to this URL right here, okay? And that's the big thing, is this URL would probably be like, I don't know, PayPal 27 at, I don't know, what, or .com, whatever, right? It's a different URL. But now they're not paying attention. So they come here and they put their information in and they log in. Oh, great. Now I have their information, right? I thought me, the employee, I thought I was logging into PayPal, okay? But what was really happening is I was logging into someone's website that looks like PayPal. And now they have my login credentials. Well, that's, just an example, right? But that could be the life cycle of a phishing email, okay? So don't think that this is like a one-off, right? There are 3.4 billion phishing emails sent out each day worldwide, okay? We can't even, fathom how much that is, but this is so common, right? And it's ever changing. There's so many different schemes going on. It's really hard to stay on top of what's phishing and what's not unless you really know what to look for, right? Obviously, if you're like tech savvy or you're aware of phishing, you'll be able to see it. But if you don't really pay attention too much, you're gonna get caught, right? And this person happened to get caught, and it's it's not a huge company. When I looked it up, it said there's about 600 people, right? But it's a big game, Roblox is a big game, okay? So now there's tons of eyes on it, right? So since I have those credentials now, I can just log into the admin panel. Bada bing, bada boom, I'm in. So you might be asking yourself, like, should you be concerned? And absolutely not. I mean, make sure you change your password. As far as like what the hacker had access to, yes, it was probably some like personal information, which sucks, right? But as far as it's not on the internet. You're not getting doxxed as of right now, right? And you're probably not. But a good way to protect yourself, going forward is using two-factor auth, using very secure passwords, okay? And, just be aware, of what's happening in the world, and don't click on every email you see. That's step one. Also, the hacker probably doesn't even know your password, to be honest. A lot of companies, and I hope all companies that store passwords, encrypt passwords, okay? So your password just looks like a whole bunch of jargon that's, no one can really understand, and it's not actually your password, okay? So don't be super concerned. Just change your password. Be overly cautious, okay? And you'll be fine. But, today I just wanted to shine a light on, what's true and what's not. And that's really all I got. So if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. I suck. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.